everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then my name is Rebecca. If you are returning, then welcome back. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video and also a review on the Jaclyn Cosmetics Highlight Holiday Collection. I didn't get all the collection, I got some of it. The only thing I didn't get was the loose beam highlight, just because I didn't really fancy that one because I think that'd be too intense for me. So mine came in 2 boxes, but I will explain all that in a minute. If you do enjoy this video, then please give this video a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, and let's just jump straight into it. So mine actually came in 2 boxes because what happened when placing the order, I was actually going to place the order, but I was at work and my client wound up being late, so I had to ring Alex and he wound up placing the order, which was fine. So the things that I ordered were that I wanted to order originally was the loose Mood Light powder and the brush, and the Accent Light palette with the brush as well. Which they were just the 2 that I kind of wanted. I wasn't like keen on the beam and highlight. It looks great, but I just don't think I would get a lot of use out of it. So Alex was doing it. It got the loose Mood Light absolutely fine, and the palette and the brush weren't actually on the site. I think he was on the site at like 4.58 or something, and it wasn't actually on the site at that point. So he thought, right, well, I'll order the palette separate, and then as a bonus he ordered me the brush set. Obviously, even though I already had one of the brushes, he thought, well, you get the other 2 brushes as well, which was great. So that was fine. He was checking out, absolutely fine, and then the palette sold out just before I could press order. So he wound up ordering the powder and the brush and then the brush kit, which was fine. And then I'm like, oh, well, do I get the beaming highlight as well then or not, or whatever? I just placed it. And then about 5 minutes later, about 5:05, I ordered it on the original launch date, which was the 26th of November. When probably about 5:10 or something like that, the palette and the brush, the combo for $59 actually came on the website. So me and Alex both noticed it. Well, Alex noticed it at the same time, so I rang him and said, I've already done it, I've bought it. But obviously the downside with that was, and I do have to give them props to the customer service kind of team for this, because obviously it meant that Alex had then purchased 2 separate orders, but it was like $20 shipping for both, which is obviously like, I think it worked out at like £16 in shipping, so it was like 32 quid. So it emailed them and said, listen, is there any chance you can put them both together and just charge me one shipping, because I don't really want to pay £32. And they said, they sent him an email back actually, which was really good. They said, unfortunately we can't actually group both of them together because we're trying to get them out as fast as possible. What we can do is refund you the $20 shipping, because obviously it wasn't on the site when it was first done. So that was great. So I do have to give them props for that, because they did refund the shipping and they said it'd take 2 to 5 days and it was in within an hour. So that was really good. So that is why I have mine in 2 boxes. I haven't opened them yet. They are just as they arrived. So let's just get them opened. So I'm going to start with this box first. I don't know which is in which. So we'll just open them up. So in this box, which I've just opened, we have the Jaclyn Accent Light Duo. So this is the palette, and this is in the flash. So this is just what it looks like. I really like the look of the packaging. I think it's really nice. So let's just get it open. So we have the brush, which is the JO2 brush, and then the palette. To be fair, actually, it's a lot thicker and a bit heavier than what I thought, but it looks really good. So there's a little card inside of it, and it says, our Accent Light highlighters are made using proprietary filling process that creates unique one-of-a-kind patterns on every pan. This is no ordinary highlighter palette, and it's a work of art. So that's quite cute. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to try and not get fingerprints on the back. That is the only downside about this packaging, but it will happen eventually. So it's quite a thick palette actually. Sorry, this is going to reflect quite a lot. It's quite a thick palette actually. Oh. It looks really pretty. Oh my god, it looks so nice. The colours look absolutely amazing. What I'm going to do is I'll unbox it all and then I'll swatch them, but I love the way that this looks. It's arrived perfectly fine, there is no problem, it's not broken or anything, which is good. And then we have the brush. So obviously I do have a couple of multiples of these brushes now. So the brush just comes like this. And this is what it looks like. It's got kind of like a silver to clear tapered handle. It feels so nice. Oh my god, it feels amazing. Right, anyway, let's just jump into opening the other box up. This actually feels really light. Okay, I am missing my powder. Alright, so in this box we literally just have the brush kit, which isn't great. So I am missing my Mood Light powder and in the shade Do Me and the J01 brush, which is a bit of a downside. So unfortunately the only thing I'm going to be swatching for you is the palette today, which is not what I kind of wanted. So this is what the brush kit looks like. So I have actually seen a couple of people saying that they're actually missing products as well and they're coming separately, which is fine, but obviously my parcels have already come separately anyway, so the amount of like shipping or like time it's going to take to now they've got to send the Move Light powder and the other brush is a bit weird. But anyway, so this is the J03 brush. So this is like the little fan brush, which I actually did kind of want, but I just didn't want the beam highlighter, but I thought this might be quite nice with the palette. But I think this might make like the accent light palette quite intense as well though, like, because surely it still would make it intense, but that's what I think. So that is just what the brush looks like. I really like the packaging. I think it looks like really nice. It's very like Jaclyn Hill, like all the packaging is like, it's kind of how you predict it to be. So this is what the brush looks like. It's like a little fan brush, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I do actually use a fan brush normally to do my, this is the JO2. So I'm actually not going to open this brush just yet. I'm just going to leave it in the packaging because I do already have one here. So there's no point in opening another. And then this is the JO1, which obviously I am supposed to have 2 of these as well, but I don't. So we'll be sending them an email later today. See where the rest of it is. So, and this is what the J01 brush looks like. I was really excited about this brush, and I'm actually quite happy I have 2, because I think it might be quite good black as a bronzer brush as well, or even just like an under eye powder as well. So I really like this brush. I'm excited to try this out. So what I'm going to do is, because my plan was, what I was going to do, I was going to use the Mood Light powder first, and kind of put it on my skin. I've powdered my face, but I'm not putting any highlight or anything on. I do have oily skin, but I've been liking that kind of more like glowy kind of look, so that's why I wanted to try that powder. But looks like we're just going to be going in with this. So I'm going to go first in with the shade Gleam right here, and I'll swatch them all first. Oh, it feels really nice. Oh, so this is what it looks like on my finger. I'll swatch them all on my hand. Oh, that looks really pretty. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Sparks, which is just this one here. This is a bit more of like a yellowy toned one. That's really nice. And then we'll go in with the shade Iced, which is, this is kind of like a rosy-ish kind of highlighter colour. So that's what that looks like. And the last one I'm going to go in with is Mesmerised. So this is kind of a deeper one, which is nice. I could probably use this if I've got a bit more of a tan. They are really nice shades. I think probably these two and maybe this one are going to be my main highlight shades. So the first brush I'm going to go in with is the J02 brush, and I'm going to be popping it on the tops of my cheeks. And I think I'm going to go in with the shade. I'm going to go in with the shade Sparks first. Let's take a little bit on the brush. That looks really nice. It's really pretty. So that's kind of a bit more of a yellowy one, but I didn't want to go in with a super intense one first. So that is what this one looks like. So what I think I might do is go in with the shade Gleam? Gleam. And I'm going to pop this on the opposite side just to see, like, so you can see the difference, like, in tones. Oh, wow, that's a lot more intense. Okay. This brush is like really soft. I'm going to go in with this brush and just kind of blend it a little bit. For highlight, I quite like them both actually. They're both really nice. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Gleam again, but I'm going to take the J03 brush, which is a smaller brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it just on the top here, just to like intensify it a little bit. Ooh. Oh, that's nice and pretty. Just to kind of use a couple of the shades on this side, I'm going to use the shade Iced now, just so that it's not as like crazy and intense and white. Oh, these are very buildable to very intense. Like, I'm going to go with the shade Iced on the top of here. I've really been liking putting like highlight on here. See, what I would have done is like use the Move Light powder all over, just to kind of show you what it looked like. I really like this. I really like that shade Iced. It's really nice on that. I might actually get away with using that a little bit more. It's kind of like more of like a natural kind of highlight for my skin rather than like that's like really crazy and super intense, which is really nice. I do like that look. But I might actually try Iced. I was going to use Gleam on my nose, but I'm going to try Iced with the J03 brush. So I'm just dipping into this. Oh, maybe tap off a little bit of excess. Ooh. Okay, we got a bit of a disco ball going on. And pop a little bit here. I love Iced. Oh my god. I think Iced could be my favourite. I'm going to pop a little bit on my top lip. Which I didn't actually think Iced would be my favourite, really. I definitely thought it would have been the lighter shades because I am quite fair, but I really like that. But I am going to go for a super intense. But I have actually left my lid colour completely clear because I thought it'd be quite nice to use Mesmerised when I saw the swatches as my eyeshadow today, just to see what it looked like. So I'm just taking the shade Mesmerised on a flat shader brush. That looks pretty. Just because I thought then I'd get to use like all the shades, because I definitely probably wouldn't use this to highlight, but I would definitely use it on my lid quite often. I obviously opted to go for the Flash palette because I'm quite fair, but I've seen a few videos where people have been going for the Flare palette just because they can use the rest as eyeshadows, which does actually look quite nice. Oh, I quite like that as an eyeshadow shade. It's quite nice and it's quite soft, but it is like intense as well. Now for my brow bone, I'm going to go in with the shade Gleam for my brow bone because I want an intense brow bone. Oh, yes. Highlight is there. I've always loved a really intense brow bone. It's just my thing. So that is exactly what I want. I'm going to take a smaller brush and pop it in my inner corner. Oh, yes. and I'm like barely even like touching like that. I think iced is definitely my favourite, especially on that top. Iced with a bit of gleam, I think looks really nice. So yeah, so there isn't too much, there isn't too much like fallout into the pan. It's all right. I really like the packaging. Like I said, the only downside is the fingerprints. Have I got any underneath? I've not done too bad, but there is a few. That is the only thing, but the packaging is very luxe. It's very nice. It's very much very Jaclyn Hill, I think. It kind of looks a little bit like the one that she did with Becca, but I really like it. These 3 brushes are really nice. So I'm going to go over my overall thoughts. This is quite heavy if you do actually get it, and it retails for $49 if you get it on its own, or if you get it with the brush, which is what I did, it retails for $59. Which I really like this brush actually. It's really nice to apply it. They're really nice and soft. I think she said it's in they are synthetic, but it's a new technology or something that she's used. So they feel like natural hair. I really like this. I think the packaging is very luxe. It does feel very expensive. It's not like some highlight palettes that I do have where they are a little bit cheaper, and they do feel that little bit cheaper, but not in a bad way, like at all. The shade range is really nice for this palette. I think the colours complement really well. Obviously, as you can see, I can use quite a lot of different shades with this palette, and it is great. The big mirror I absolutely love because it'd be great for travelling. Like, you can take this palette and you can do your whole makeup in this. It's really nice. As I look at it up close, oh, it looks so nice. So yeah, my overall thoughts and opinions, I really like the palette. I think it's great, like pigmentation, the quality is really nice. It doesn't look like a chunky highlight either, which sometimes I think on my skin, because I can kind of get like a little bit of texture. Not like super crazy amounts, but it's like little kind of spots I can get, like, especially in this cheek lately, I don't know what it is. And it doesn't look as though it's really intense on them or anything like that. It's kind of just like blended through them and kind of, not smoothed it, because that's a stupid way to say it, but it does look really nice on it. So yeah, I would also just like to say thank you to Alex and my mum, because these have actually bought these as a Christmas present. They did actually let me have it early for Christmas, just so that I could kind of film this video and get it up, but that's probably a good thing actually, because if I'd have waited till Christmas morning and opened the powder and stuff and like the boxes and not have had the powder, I think that kind of would have been a bit annoying. So yeah, my mum wound up actually getting me the luminous powder and the brush. So the thing that my mum's bought me isn't actually here yet. And Alex has got me the brush kit and the palette. So yeah, I really like the brushes. I do have to say though, for me personally, I really like the brushes, and they are a brush that I would definitely reach for. However, I suppose if you don't like fan brushes, you may not like this. And maybe you could replace these brushes. I think if you were to buy them individually, I think these 2 are 20 each and this is 24, something like that. I will leave the price of the full brush kit here, because obviously I got all 3 in the brush kit. If you have tried out this palette for yourself and you like it, then leave a comment down below on what your thoughts and opinions are on this palette. Have you purchased anything from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics? Do you still trust the brand or not? Obviously, I haven't gone into the lipstick thing because I didn't actually buy the lipsticks, so I can't speak on any of that really. But when I saw the highlighters, I was like, oh my god, they look really good. And even like all the reviews were great from all the other influencers and stuff. So yeah, would you purchase anything from Jaclyn Cosmetics? Also, I did know that this was like a limited collection, but obviously in the last few days she's now released that it's in Morphe stores in the US, and also that obviously there was a restock very fast. I would quite like if this became permanent. Obviously quite a few people might be mad if it does, but I think that palette is a really good product, and it's a bit of a shame to kind of do it as a limited edition one, but that's just my opinion. I love the packaging, I like how it came, I like the box, everything really. I don't really have a bad thing to say about it, apart from the fact that my powder isn't here, unfortunately, but I will be contacting customer services as soon as I get off from this video. Right, I just thought I'd just pop on in here just because I have contacted customer services, but before we did that, we checked Alex's tracking information, and it did say that all the packages have been delivered. But we emailed them and said, obviously, listen, this is missing out of this package. And they replied to us pretty fast actually. They did get back to us really quick. It was like within like half an hour, which was really good. They've said that it is actually being sent out in another package and it should be with us soon. They have given us a new tracking number and it does say that it is dispatched, so hopefully it should be here within the next few days or maybe in the next week or something, so we'll see. When it arrives I will update you in my description box down below and in the comments. I might wind up doing another video to test that powder, I don't know. If you would like to see the powder, then leave me a comment down below as well and let me know if you are interested in seeing the powder and what I think of that when it arrives. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, then please give this video a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, and also let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.